Hare Krishna. The Lord's abode is described in the Bhagavad Gita, 8th chapter, 20th verse, where it is stated that there is another eternal nature, the spiritual sky, which is transcendental to this manifest and non-manifest matter. The manifested world can be seen in the form of many stars and planetary systems, such as the sun and moon. But beyond these, there is a non-manifested portion which is not approachable by anyone in this body. And beyond that non-manifested matter is the spiritual kingdom. That kingdom is described in the Bhagavad Gita as supreme and eternal, never to be annihilated. This material nature is subjected to repeated creation and annihilation. But that part, the spiritual nature, remains as it is eternally. The supreme abode of the personality of Godhead, Krishna, is also described in the Brahma Samhita as the abode of Chintamani. That abode of Lord Krishna, known as Goloka Vrindavana, is full of places made of touchstone. The trees are called desire trees, and the cows are called surabhi. The Lord is served there by hundreds and thousands of goddesses of fortune. His name is Govinda, the primeval Lord, and He is the cause of all causes. There the Lord plays His flute. His eyes are like lotus petals, and the color of His body is like that of a beautiful cloud. On His head is a peacock feather. He is so attractive that He excels thousands of cupids. Lord Krishna gives only a little hint in the Gita of His personal abode, which is the supermost planet in the spiritual kingdom. But in Śrīmad Bhāgavatam, Krishna actually appears with all His paraphernalia and demonstrates His activities in Vrindavana, then at Mathura, and then at Dwaraka. The subject matter of this book will gradually reveal all these activities. The family in which Krishna appeared is called the Yadu dynasty. The Yadu dynasty belongs to the family descending from Soma, the god in the moon planet. There are two different Kshatriya families of the royal order, one descending from the king of the moon planet and the other descending from the king of the sun planet. When the Supreme Personality of Godhead appears, He generally appears in a Kshatriya family because He has to establish religious principles or the life of righteousness. The Kshatriya family is the protector of the human race, according to the Vedic system. When the Supreme Personality of Godhead appeared as Lord Ramachandra, he appeared in the family descending from the sun god, known as the Raghu Vamsa. And when he appeared as Lord Krishna, he did so in the family known as the Yadu Vamsa. There is a long list of the kings of the Yadu Vamsa in the 9th Canto, 24th chapter of Śrīmad Bhāgavatam. All of them were great, powerful kings. Krishna's father's name was Vasudeva, son of Surasena, descending from the Yadu dynasty. Actually, the Supreme Personality of Godhead does not belong to any dynasty of this material world, but the family in which the Supreme Personality of Godhead appears becomes famous by His grace. For example, sandalwood is produced in the states of Malaya. Sandalwood has its own qualifications apart from Malaya, but because accidentally this wood is mainly produced in the states of Malaya, it is known as Malayan sandalwood. Similarly, Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, belongs to everyone, but just as the sun rises from the east, although there are other directions from which it could rise, so by His own choice, the Lord appears in a particular family, and that family becomes famous. As explained, when Krishna appears, all His plenary expansions appear with Him. Krishna appeared along with Balarama, Baladeva, who is known as his elder brother. Balarama is the origin of Sankarsana, the quadruple expansion. Balarama is also the plenary expansion of Krishna. In this book, the attempt will be made to show how Krishna appeared in the family of the Yadu dynasty and how he displayed his transcendental characteristics. This is very vividly described in Śrīmad Bhāgavatam, specifically the 10th Canto, and thus the basis of this book will be the 10th Canto of Śrīmad Bhāgavatam. To be continued.